All right. Welcome to Words with Witty, everybody. I am Ingenuity. You can call me Engine or Witty. Ingenuity, Shaolin. I'd prefer if you don't call me late for dinner because I like to eat. I'm hungry. It is Friday, the last day of May. It's starting to get warm over here in the States and probably elsewhere out there in the planet to the listening audience. And being as to how it is Friday, I would like to say be careful out there because, you just never know. Some people drive crazy and they get all nuts and stupid, and we don't want people to. Woohoo! Oh, that's cute, kitty. I was just talking to who was I talking to about? I think it was Steffi Sarah a little while ago. I was like, I need a new thing because I've got a few things on that banner that I don't have anymore. The writer's block has changed, and the Fuerza Hispana, they're not doing their witness anymore. Yeah, I need to update that a little bit, but it still looks cool with Shadow over there leaning on the SBI. I like that. It's winter in Mauritius. Where exactly is that? Is that like way south Africa or something? Holy cow! I don't even. I feel stupid geographically. So I was close. I was close. Tiny speck in the ocean. So one of those little tiny islands. Wow. Hey Sarah, I was just talking to you, talking about the Luna says hi, Sarah. uh, that's awesome. But yes, today on our show, what do we have? We got a few poetry readings, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But first, I always like to talk about Steam Monsters. I know not everybody likes Steam Monsters, but I do. And I play the crap out of it. I got to champion one again, got my 150 rewards cards, a few legendaries, a couple black dragons, a sacred unicorn, few goldies. Yeah, it was yeah. He's slacking. Hey, it's summer's coming on. I feel you. I probably won't be near as active now the kids are out of school. It took a while to get up there to the to the top bracket. I'm not gonna lie. Cheapers. It was a struggle. Not gonna lie. But I like. Has anybody checked out the new the DEC, the Dark Energy crystals, and have they been playing with those and getting orbs or using potions to power up or anything like that? I tried it out. Honestly, I wanted more gold foil cards, so I swapped a few tokens around and got 25,000 dark energy crystals, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get me some more gold cards because it's a 100% chance added to it for I think it's like a brilliant. They got three different levels of potions. There's one's 25% chance, one's a 50% chance, and one's a 100% extra chance, which is the brilliant potion to get either gold cards or legendary cards. Well, with the DEC, they're housed mostly over there on the Steam engine, Sarah, and you can actually move them back and forth between your Steam engine account and the actual Steam Monsters game. So if you're delegating, we talked about that earlier, you're delegating right now. So what's going to happen is they're going to send the dark energy crystals to your Steam engine account, and they'll start adding up over there. And in game, what you can do is pull it. I believe it's using your active key or maybe your posting key. I think it's active key. You can pull it from your Steam engine account over to your Steam Monsters account, and you can buy potions with it. You can buy orbs. And the potions, they power up your chances of getting this, that, or the other. What? I told you it'd be about an hour, sweetheart. Okay. Well, about 56 minutes. Okay. Okay. then I'll come take you swimming. But yes, see, it's fun. DK, I'm not gonna lie. I've probably spent way too much money and time on it, but uh, well, actually, I haven't spent a whole lot of money recently because I've been earning the stuff. But the dark energy crystals with the orbs, the way they work, you can trade in 2,500 with a DEC for an orb, which gives you five cards. Kind of like opening a pack. An orb is basically a pack, but instead of the beta, it's a whole new. Yeah, it's a whole different. I guess they're under the promo cards. I don't see why they would be under the promo cards, because that would, to me, say that they're limited and are going to discontinue them at a certain time. So get them while you can, I guess. I've got a few, not many, because obviously the dark energy crystals are harder to come by than other things. But yeah, I bought one of those brilliant potions thinking, heck yeah, I'm gonna get me a bunch of gold cards. Heck no, I didn't see any difference. I honestly didn't see any difference between having the potion and not having the potion. It's like one gold card every 5 to 10 packs, and it was the same odds. So if you want my advice, don't waste your dark energy crystals on potions. Buy the orbs, or just save them and sell them over there on Steam Engine. You can do that too. People buy them up like crazy. So yeah, you can also use those dark energy crystals to get votes from the Steam Monsters account now. They don't, which kind of pisses me off. They dropped on what's called a Maverick, because I've spent and opened up a whole lot of packs over there in the Steam Monsters server, and you used to be able to just drop a post in, and the Steam Monsters account would come along and vote on it based on how much you've put into the game, kind of thing. Well, they completely dropped that, and now you have to use the dark energy crystals to buy votes from the Steam Monsters account. And the way that works is you send a minimum of 100 DEC to at Splinterlands, not Steam Monsters. Don't send it to Steam Monsters account. You got to send it to at Splinterlands, and then the Steam Monsters account will come along and vote on it. So yeah, kind of confusing, but is what it is. Give and take, I guess. So hey there, Mountain Mama. How's you doing? You feel old yet? I'm just kidding.
Trying not to.
I felt so old. I went for a hearing test earlier this week, but my hearing's good apparently. I'm not sure. There's something wrong with my ear though. Once it hits a certain decibel level for my girls, it like hurts. And I was just telling Shadow before the show started that my ear starts hurting, and it like mutes itself. It's like
Mine does that too. Mine's done that for quite a while, actually. If things get too loud, it goes distortion, and yeah, it's not awesome. But my hearing still works really well. Otherwise, I just have to carry earplugs around with me.
yeah, I need to start doing that too. I wear them, when I do stuff like mowing the lawn or weed whacking or something like that. I will wear them. Sometimes vacuuming even. Like in smaller spaces, I'm like, oh man, I probably wear earplugs with this thing. You'd think a vacuum wouldn't be that loud, but if you get like in a corridor where there's not a whole lot of things and it echoes and it's loud and it's like screaming at your face, then yeah. Yeah, you probably got wear earplugs over there while you're working, Sarah. All them kids running around, yelling and screaming. Hey, how's it going, PH? 1102 1102 1102 100101. Oh, that brings me to another weird little quinky madinky. Is anybody else trying to participate in the Satoshi's treasure hunt? Anybody? He's got like $1 million of bitcoins out there for people that can find the right clues and keys. Kind of interesting. I've been paying attention, not participating much, just kind of looking. Crinky madinky. It is. We make up new ones every day around here, around these here parts. Don't you know? All those thingy majingers and dealy mabobs and whatchamajiggers. Yeah. Can't tell she's my sister, huh? Okay, Kitty, we'll see you in a minute. So yeah, there's that. Steam Monsters and their new things and such. Hey Wes, how's it going? Good to have you. I don't believe you've been here before. You can say something if you want. This is a talk show. I talk to people And anybody that wants to talk, feel free to talk. If I talk over you, I apologize because I do talk a lot, and sometimes I talk fast, sometimes I talk too slow. I think I just kind of did it to Katrina a second ago, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to. It's just, I don't like dead air, so I keep talking.
You keep talking. That's good.
You don't ever know when someone else is going to talk either. You ask them a question. Hey, Katrina, do you feel old? Yes, no, maybe so. Katrina, talk to me. Say something. Jump in. Do it now. Well, there's a half second between my words.
Stop, rewind.
Snap.
I started feeling old when I had kids. I'm just going to, figure I don't need to feel any older.
Well, like many of us in the room, you've aged gracefully.
Thank you, darling.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think I better shut up. I'm gonna start playing that old card. It'll catch up to me.
Don't do that.
Ass in a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
So, did I see your post correctly? You're 25, Katrina?
Yeah, that was Bluefin playing around.
Oh.
So I said aged gracefully.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, backwards.
I just turned 41. Thank you very much.
I think me and you and Saphasera are all like within a year of each other, same age.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Since you're here, I don't know how long you're going to be here and what else you got to do today. I'll read your birthday poem if you don't care, and talk about it a little bit, and you can talk about it a little bit if you want.
Absolutely.
She wrote a poem. For those who don't know, Katrina is a pretty fabulous writer. She's got a book she's been working on pretty heartily, and that's why she hasn't been posting as much for those who have been following her for a while. But yes, for her birthday, she wrote herself a poem, and I really like it. And I don't know why, but it kind of turns me on a little bit. One of those weird things, just the way the words flow. It's like, ooh, that tickles some fancy thing somewhere. But it is called Newness in Being. Here we go. That's from Katrina Ariel. That's at KATRINA-ARIEL for all you Vimsters and Facebookians that want to look us up. And are we on Twitch now too, Shadow? Anybody out there that's paying attention and listening, y'all need to go check her out. Let me see. Maybe I can drop the link to. Oh, somebody already did. Look at there. See,
I beat you to it.
Yeah, you're awesome. Newness in being. I walk. Hummingbird sings by. Breeze kisses leaves. Sky deepens to dusk. Old thoughts circle. Twin vines named lonely and long. I cut through them. New faces form. Fresh adventure grows itself in my imagination. A love affair with my muse. The mountain hides the sun. Cool creep the shadows. I stride down the hill in gratitude and grace. Woo! That made me feel so good. I dropped. I'm not the only one that pimped this post yesterday in Pimpy Post Thursdays. I was like, yeah, it's a feel-good poem. So, what made you write that, Katrina? Since you're here, a little impromptu interview on it.
Partially I hadn't posted in a week, and I figured I needed to do something. And poetry is one of the easiest things for me to write. I think my brain just computes life in poems. But also it's nice to take stock when you've got a birthday, and I haven't journaled in a long time or done much to I'm just sort of trying to get by day with family and things, and so this is sort of a way for me to crystallize a moment in time, and those were some of the things that were going through my head as I was walking. Part of it has to do with life in general. Part of it has to do with the new story that I'm starting, and like the love affair with my muse. I really like. Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite line. I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite
line. Well, I'm glad you like it. That to me, passion is a really important thing in life. And when my imagination allows me to feed my passion, it makes me very happy.
Excellent. You'll notice I said aging with gracefully, like many of us in the room. And the last line in gratitude and grace. Because I don't know if anybody's a Dr. Seuss fan or not, but I am. And there's one, I don't know what book it's from. I think it's some circus book or something. Red spot, blue spot, green dot, orange dot, maybe. I don't know. But it says life is a great balancing act. And to be graceful coming through it and being thankful while you're doing it, Katrina, that was pretty impressive. And that was the thing that made me all feel good and fuzzy. I was like, oh, look at there. Because there's a lot of things in life. I mean, which is something else that I was going to bring up, which is I'm glad that it kind of progressed this way. Priya Nark wrote a post and recorded a video earlier this week called Choosing to Be Happy. And that's one of the things that people often forget to do is choose the things to do in their life. I mean, there's things that happen in life. You can look at it different ways and react to it in a different manner. I try to see the silver linings here and there. Sometimes I'm doom and gloom. Crap, I'm never going to do this, or what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Kind of thing. Step with care and great tact. Remember, life's a great balancing act. Yes, thank you. I love that. Oh, the places you'll go, the places you'll see. Wow, it's been forever since I read that. That's an awesome book. Very insightful. But yes, it's just choosing to react and how you react to certain situations that shape oftentimes your emotions. And Priya wrote that choosing to be happy thing, and one of her happinesses is her sister. And I'm sure Katrina there with her gratitude, is choosing to be happy and finding the little things that make him. Am I right? Am I not wrong in saying that?
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely enough going on that I could, and I have stumbled through life depressed and pissed off at the world. But right. I don't really want to do that. So I'm choosing a different way. And yeah, positivity breeds positivity. I mean, my birthday there wasn't really anything special about my birthday this year. It was not a day that was made special by me or anybody else, really. But I went on my walk and enjoyed nature. And really, that's one of the most important things in my life. If I can just have a little bit of time to myself and enjoy nature, it's so much easier for me to find happiness. And even when I don't get that time to myself, I choose to be grateful because I have a lot to be grateful for. So it's, where do you focus your attention,
Yep. That was my wish for you, that you found just a couple hours of peace. Because I know, being a parent myself, that's hard to do. I mean, I do various shows and I often have interruptions. I try to get on. It's even harder to get on PYPT lately. No, the girls are out. I apologize for that, Shadow. I try to be present, and I saw that I won the shade yesterday. I wasn't even there to claim it, but
Well, you were only gone a few minutes, so I let it go.
Really? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
You did tell me you were leaving. It wasn't like you were fake newsing us.
Yeah, true. Very true. But yes, especially you can relate, and I'm sure Sarah can, and a lot of people in this room, they got kids. I know Jan, Grizzy, in the now. It's hard finding times and finding that just even 30 minutes, 20 minutes a day, just quiet time to sort your thoughts out and process everything that's happened. And then at the same time, trying to stay positive about it. So choose to be happy, people. It may sound stupid. I mean, I thought it sounded stupid coming out of my mouth, but I mean, it's true. You have to choose the way you want your life to be.
Well,
That's
and
all there is to it.
I think it's so important because we live in a world of free choice, but a lot of times we don't feel particularly free in the lives that we lead. And there are constraints and responsibilities and things, but we still have a choice of how we respond to the life that we lead. And so it's not stupid at all. It's one of the most important things I think that we can do.
Negativity is constantly shoved down our throats and smacking us in the face. I mean, you get all the different political debates, and they got, the news is just cluttered with it. Oh, this crap happened and that crap happened and blah blah blah. I mean, where's the good news now? That's what we need, Shadow. Can we do it? Let's do a show called The Good News. Today, here's the good news. The good news is, that's what it's called. The good news is, we're gonna do a show called The Good News Is, and we're just gonna find news stories out there. They can be local or they can be worldwide, and it'll just be good news, things that happen that are good. Sound like a plan?
Sure. When do you want to do
All
That's
it?
good.
right. I don't know. Let's see what other shows we got going on. We can talk about it a little more extensively after later on today or this evening or whenever's clever, because I have to take my kids swimming as soon as this is done. But yes, that needs to happen because we have to spread more positivity around here. And the good news is this happened and this happened and this happened. That should make you happy. Aren't you happy? Yeah, it'll be a great show.
So
Okay,
what if we did it as a
go ahead.
good news curation show, so that the posts that are presented have to be positive?
Hello? Hello?
Did you hear me?
I hear you.
I didn't hear you. Yes, I heard so, and then it shut up.
I suggested that we do it as a PYPT style, except that it's positive posts only.
Yeah, for sure.
I like
Then that could encourage people to actually write about those types of posts.
Yeah. Start spreading that love around. Put a little love in your heart. Or something like that. I don't know. Share the love. We are the world, right? As 50 to 100 different artists said. We are the children that they were talking about. We have grown up, so we need to do our part. Maybe. I don't know. Bemble's here? Hi, Bemble. I didn't see you. Your name is above Brisbees and blind spots in my thingy. So yes, welcome to it. Other people that I haven't acknowledged, I'm sorry. I'm not always looking at the chat. I'm looking at posts and things like that I'm reading at the time. So where do we want to go from here? Other good news, block party. Yay! That's going to be fun. Can't wait to get to that. There's all kinds of things being thrown up for Monster Raffle 4. That's the main thing I wanted to touch on. For all you silver porn stackers out there, I know there's a few in the room. My pimps here even, who I am very grateful for. Keeping my stack pretty healthy. But when it comes right down to it, Sarah, I don't even think you're not really giving them to me. You're giving them to my kids because it's not like I can take it with it when I go, kind of thing, But yes, for all those that after the silver or even gold, there'll be plenty of that happening in Colorado. It will be the 20th, is it the 20th? Yeah, 21st, 22nd will be the Monster Raffle. It'll be awesome. I'm like super excited because Ray's got some cool things that he's poured. I'll be sure to set one aside for you, Sarah, and because you're awesome. But okay, is anybody familiar with Aluna? She's been doing this thing where she's been reading a book and she kind of writes in retrospect of the books she reads. She wrote this thing called Memories Taste Like Salt. And it's not really a poem. It's just like this little letter deal she's been writing. And I wanted to read it because I kind of felt the same way. I never wrote anything like this, but there's some things I would have liked to have said to my own grandmother that I never got to say because her mind went in a different direction, and she didn't remember me. Didn't even know who I was last couple times I talked to her, but yeah. So yeah, being, Memorial Day and that kind of thing, I got to remember a few people, and yes, one of them was my grandma, and I saw this post, and so I would like to read her little letter. It's called Memories Taste Like Salt. Grandmother, when I think of your house, I remember all the things I did as a child. We spent the day playing in the backyard between the plants. I remember you scolded us for doing a little disaster. We bathed in that little tank of water that we called our pool, and then we went into the house soaked. It was always the same, remember? I wish I could taste all of your soups. I think you forgot the recipe too, but they're the best, just like your famous Christmas salads. Mom says that although you could not prepare them anymore, we can continue enjoying them because your recipe has been adopted by all the aunts in the family. Everyone knows it from head to toe. That's how delicious you cook, Grandma. I think about time, and I wonder at what point does everything happen so fast that we did not even realize it. One day we were all together, Aunt Anna and her dog Lulo. The next day Lulo is no longer because the dogs do not live long enough to accompany us all our lives, which is unfair. Never realized that all has been left in the past and stored in our memories are good times. Grandmother, when you read this, I want you to remember that I love you very much. I know you're tired and you want to leave, and that's fine, Grandma. You can go now. Damien.
Aw.
Right? I know, I'm like all kind of teary-eyed here reading it. trying not to. Yes, it's very sweet and touching. So, yeah, giving me the feels over here, Zeke. You feel me. So, but yeah, she doesn't get much attention. She's a great writer. If people want to go over there, you know, say, hey, you don't have to tell her, Ingenuity showed this on a show or anything like that. Just, it's like, hey, I came across this and wow, I miss my grandma or something like that. Because I do. I don't have any grandmas anymore. Now my mom and dad are the grandma and grandpa. I think I have one great aunt left. And then that's that. And then I'll be the grandpa here soon enough. I mean, I'm old and all. But, yeah. Getting up there. Another, is anybody familiar with Asaria?
She's lovely.
She writes. She does a lot of music, and when I first met her, she was doing poems and putting lyrics out from time to time, and she's been working a lot with Steam Monsters and doing music over there, and so she hadn't actually time to write anything. This one is kind of neat the way she did it, because okay, Katrina, thanks for stopping in. You're welcome. But she wrote this thing called Shadow Walk, which is, I mean, it's kind of dark, but sorry for those who know her, she's kind of dark herself. Lovely, lovely person, but the way she did it, she put the verse on all these pictures, and it's really cool. But I'm going to read it. That's at Isaria, Isaria. For all you Vimsters and Facebookians and soon to be Twitchsters, what would we call them? Twitchies? Twitchsters? Twitching? I don't know.
No Twitch yet. No Twitch yet.
With me, farther than your mind will travel, a lucid world of dreams. Haunted by a soul, unraveled, twisted by a violent dream, locked inside a cave, abandoned, chained to lies and shattered dreams. Darkness will fall, shadows are crawling all around, out of the walls, slithering out from underground. I heard you calling, but you never made a sound out of the walls. Darkness will crawl out of the walls. Ooh, giving me the shivers there, sorry. Oh my gosh. Is anybody familiar with lucid dreaming? It makes me wonder. I mean, she doesn't say it in there. If perhaps maybe she wrote this while she was doing the whole little lucid dreaming thing, or anybody? Yes, no, maybe so.
A little tiny bit.
Maybe.
Um, you can encourage it to happen, so to speak. There is some famous people that I can't remember the names who have actually used techniques to gain lucid dreaming, so they could then be better writers in the theory they wanted to write about. It's kind of like left them in a twilight zone. There is one famous person who actually held 2 steel marbles in his hand, and he would wait for them to drop. When he'd fall asleep, they would drop into a metal pan below and clang, and that would awaken him as he was about to just nod off into the dream world. And he would gain that same type of thing as lucid dreaming, controlling the dream, just leave him in the place where he could write like he was in a dream.
Wow. I have to look that up. That does sound pretty interesting. We had a guy a while back. Well, I mean, he's still in the field. His name was Visa, that was doing work with lucid dreaming, and he was sharing his writings on blockchain. He hasn't done it in a while, but he came out with some wild posts. I don't know if anybody remembers Shadow, but it's been a while since he's done any of that. So yeah, that's for Masaria. Show her some love if you like. Another one I wrote, this is, back to that whole Memorial Day thing and remembering people that was here and not here anymore. It's short. It's called Hush Now. For the fallen, like millions of raindrops, heartache calls and sorrow never stops. What's in a day? Memorial of who was, some hope and praise, some share a little extra love. Across the globe, everyone is touched some way by war. Do we all die alone? Hush now. Cry no more. That was my contribution to Memorial Day. Honoring the fallen. Is Canada Day the same thing as Memorial Day, Shadow? I don't
No,
know.
Canada Day celebrates the Confederation, and Remembrance Day is equivalent to Memorial Day.
Remembrance Day, okay. When is that then?
November
Hey,
the 11th. November the 11th.
remember the 11th of November.
November the 11th at 11 a.m., which is the time of the armistice in World War I.
Right? D-Day. Okay, well, that makes sense. That is actually Veterans Day. Because they got Memorial Day, Labor Day in September. So your Remembrance Day is the same as our Veterans Day. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we do services at the Cenotaph to honor the fallen at 11, and then the rest of the day honors the veterans.
Nice. Yes, that one, Brisby. Thank you. So yeah, I hope everybody had a safe weekend. I'm still here, so mine was pretty safe. We shot off some fireworks. I had some left over from last year. Some big boomas, which apparently are not legal in North Carolina or New York. And my parents and my boy from New York are here. My parents, they moved over here about 9 months ago from North Carolina, and they didn't have. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Priya. So I was talking about being positive and how people need positivity around and choosing to be happy and that kind of thing. And I like that you put that out. So it spawned a good topic of discussion. So I appreciate you posting that. But yes, they didn't get to experience fireworks like we do here. We have guns and boom booms and bang bangs and all that stuff. And the same with up in New York. They're illegal up there. So I pulled out some big boomers and they were all. Might have not liked some of it, but I think some of them did, because about half mile away, some other people started shooting up fireworks, and then they started going off all over the place. It was cool. It started a thing. Yeah, I did not use earplugs. I probably should have because they were loud. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't use earplugs on with fireworks. Then what's the point?
The sight.
It's
You can
not.
you
It's
can
not.
feel it.
Well, you can, but it's not the same if you have earplugs in.
I wish they'd bring out earplugs for dogs and cats when fireworks.
Yeah,
go.
that I agree with because we watched that dog every 4th of July, and that's god awful.
So it's not just my dogs that do that. That flip out.
No,
No,
They
most
chase
of them are
down.
terrified of it.
no. I mean, I have to put in the bedroom and close the door and turn fans on, and even that they can. Yeah, it's horrible.
See, my dogs don't get scared. They think that they have to protect us from it.
Oh,
They will run out and they will grab the firework and shake the crap out of it while it's still on and flaming and popping in their mouths and stuff. It's nuts.
Oh, that's not good. No, that's kind of the wrong way of being protected.
Right? But they think they're doing good, you know? They're like,
Yeah,
Don't
I got you,
burn up.
Dad. Don't
It's a fire.
worry.
Don't burn up in the fire. It's gonna explode. Let me see if I can stop it before it explodes on you. You know? It's
No,
not.
this dog just shakes. I mean, shakes. And then pants and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And we've watched him. Yeah, that's actually even that. I don't know if that would help that dog. I mean, it just starts panting and shaking, and oh god, it's horrible. It's bad.
Dawn used to love watching the fireworks display on Parliament Hill, but then I turned the volume off so she couldn't hear it. She could just see it.
Did you ever turn the volume on?
Never. She'd have been gone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was
Hiding
wondering.
on the couch.
I was just fascinated that she was actually paying attention to it.
It's cool. Our cats are like nowhere to be seen. But the dogs now. Totally different story. One Zoe, our oldest dog, she's got a few permanent marks on upper lip hair, and she burnt the crap out of it. I think she may have swallowed a few because I don't remember them going off. No, seriously, I mean, like, you'll light a firecracker or something, and she's jumping, 3-4 feet in the air, and you're like, "Stop it! I'm trying to make this cool firework go boom," and she's like, "Rah, rah, rah." It's nuts. I'll try to get closer to Independence Day. I'll see if I can remember, and I'll get a video of her crazy nutty antics. It's just beats all I've ever seen. My lab's kind of like that, but the little, I don't know what she is. I think she's part coyote because she's totally wild sometimes. But yeah, she goes off on fireworks. Bing bong. Hello. How do we do? We do well. Yeehaw. Are you leaving, Wes? Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in and listening. Turn to adulting.
Adult.
I got about 20 minutes, and I got to do that myself. Got a hat somewhere around here that says I don't want to adult today.
Can I have a copy of that
Friday.
hat? Can I have one of those? I'll just permanently have it on.
Speaking of hats and things like that,
yeah.
Well, you got that handy?
I can get it really quick.
Yeah, drop that. Let's talk about that for a minute.
I was so excited.
In detail, yeah. You know what's funny is I didn't have to say a whole lot, and you knew exactly what I was talking about. Because
actually, I was just going to bring it up. I was like, you were kind of like, and I was like, oh, and
awesome.
then you went, oh, and I was like, yeah, let me get that.
Yeah, one of our sponsors for the block party there, good old Guilty Parties. I think we pimped this last night on Pimp Your Post Thursday too, but gotta pat him on the back. I'm excited. Get me a Get me a GP shirt.
Did you see what Shadow
Pimp
Drop?
that
They
boy.
must be reading each other's minds.
Y'all are now.
Yeah, you're screwed now. Yeah, I love this comment. I'm sorry we don't have any smiles. I sent him a DM.
I love to fly at that DM.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just like, yeah, all right. You're just really cute. This is the size I want. Make sure my name is somewhere pinned to it.
So be excited to get that. Posters and T-shirts. Yeah, I'm gonna see Snook block party. Snooky.
What? I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna see you in like a few weeks, and then it's like cool and
I
exciting and things
know.
like that.
I know. I gotta get my new phone ready, and I gotta start doing crap. But I've been sick, so
How are you feeling, by the way?
actually much better. Much. I got new antibiotics, and I've been sleeping a crazy amount of odd hours, but a crazy amount. So
You know, when you say odd, is that odd for you, or is it actual normal hours now? Most
well, that is a good question. I've been taking like 4-hour nap in the afternoon, late evening. So I guess it would be odd hours for me.
Yeah, okay. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And yeah.
Do you still
And
using like the nebulizer deal thing, or is that?
yeah, I have been. The problem I don't like with it is that the stuff makes you really jittery. Like really jittery.
It's
Whatever.
like steroids almost, ain't it?
Yeah, so I haven't been using, I've been not using it as much because of that.
We'll use it and then get out there and start walking like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. I was planning on like walking the last month, and I couldn't even walk up the stairs. So, it's like, it's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be a patio chair with my name on it, and an ashtray right next to it.
Snook.
What did you do? I sat outside.
I sat outside, smoked cigarettes.
Yes. How was your vacation? Great. It was great.
Awesome. I didn't do shit.
That's right. Yes, it is. It's very good for the lungs, especially out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
At the first B&B I go to, I could smoke pot if I wanted to in the house, but I have to go outside and smoke cigarettes. Now that I think
Isn't that
so.
stupid?
That is the most ironic thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But
Yeah, we don't care if the curtains, we have to change them every week because they're so yellow for people smoking pot in here.
right.
But we don't want you smoking a few cigarettes while you're here.
No. Yeah, you gotta go outside. Damn it, get outside. Okay.
Go outside, smoke a cigarette, go back in the house and cough up a lung while you smoke.
Right. Right, exactly. Come back and actually there's pictures. But those are the only houses that you can smoke cigarettes at outside.
Really?
Yeah, is the
Weird.
420 houses. And thank you in the now, because if it wasn't for him, I would have no idea what 420 means.
Holy cow. Seriously?
Yeah, I'm that old.
But that started like in your era, didn't it?
I have no idea. We just called it pot, drugs. I didn't have the internet when it became.
When it was
for decades. Well,
I forgot you turned the radio off in like 1990. So
I did. I was living life, not on the radio or the internet. I worked on a computer all day. Why the hell would I go?
Doesn't the 420 come from the
Very,
legal
very safe.
raised by the police?
Thanks for coming.
Hi, Briz. No, it was a radio show or something. I did actually do research. There was a website and a radio show. It's like an underground radio show or something.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. I didn't know what it was. I had asked him now where he got his Twisted One name from. And he's like, well, back in the 420 days. I was like, what?
what days?
What?
How
Speak-
many days?
Speak English. You're close to my age. Speak English.
Speaking a different language there, man. What's this Twitter
Yeah.
stuff?
I mean, and I was around it. It was not like I wasn't around it. I was definitely around it all. See, late 70s. Oh, it did start as a police code. Jen, I was always right.
Yep. It's 4:19. Got a minute?
I tried a cigarette once, but turn up.
Oh,
The
wow.
sidewalk making like waves on my way home. Oh my god. And then you puke. There's a lot of people I've heard that have that happened to.
You were surfing.
Yeah. That or get overly paranoid. Ah!
Oh, what's that? Did you hear that? What was that?
Yeah. Yeah. You're talking too loud.
Shh. Quiet. Listen. Shh. I had a friend that did that every time. Every
Did
time
you?
he'd always
Yeah,
think
you
he'd
always
heard
had the
something.
one really
He always,
paranoid
yeah,
one?
he always thought he heard something. I was like, oh, guys, did you hear that? Hear what? Listen. Shh. I don't hear anything. No, it's there. Just listen. Shh. And we'd all be quiet for like 20 seconds listening to something.
Yeah.
And then we just start cracking up at him. Nah.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, wait, guys, did you hear that? Shh. So I'm like, oh my god. We're gonna go in here, man. See you later.
Yeah. See you later. Have fun listening.
And he'd be looking out the windows and shit, looking all around the room, trying to find some
They
noise.
do.
That was what he was hearing.
Yeah, paranoid people suck some fun out of them. A good time. Yeah, they do. You're just sitting there relaxing.
Yeah.
What? Just let me eat my Doritos. Go away.
Can I finish my pizza and my Mountain Dew, man? Oh, snap.
If I laugh, I cough.
You alright?
Yeah, I cough when I laugh. It's the most I've talked today.
Well,
I'm-
good thing. Maybe. I don't know.
It is. No, it is. Definitely.
Good for the lungs, good for the brain, getting the oxygen up there.
Yeah.
Especially if people like me, it's hard to think sometimes. God, breaths, deep breaths. Sounds good.
I know. Breathing is a good in many ways.
I mean, if it weren't for oxygen, we'd all be, not breathing or something.
We'd be part of the earth.
We
In
would.
more- In more ways than one. Do you know, I put out that video about the tarot cards and like 10 people unfollowed me.
What?
Yeah.
Snook's a witch.
I
Practicing black magic. She's into the dark arts.
Obviously, you didn't listen to the video.
Check her arm for that 666 tattoo. I see it.
I know.
I see that the pinnacle you got there,
Yeah.
tucked between your, those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm gonna have a tattoo.
Seriously, they unfollowed you?
Yeah,
That's just
I was like, and it was, and you could tell why by who it was. So I was like, oh, okay. And then it
because
was like,
people can
ding,
only
and then
you
it was
can
like,
you can
oh,
only
okay.
yeah, you can only post about The Sims. Snook. That's the only reason we're. If you post
Yeah,
anything else, follow you because you're never gonna post anything about it again. Now that you're all into tarot and you're this evil, crazy witch,
right. Yeah,
you cast
like,
spells on us, ruin our gaming
yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Oh, so that's how you make us do everything. Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's the tarot cards I got 2 days ago.
How did Snook make you do it?
Yeah.
It was the tarot cards I just got in the mail.
Now we're on to her. I'm gonna send a gnome to get her.
I saw you liked Enchanted Spirits comment in Shadows. That was hilarious this morning when I saw that.
I was gonna ask if it was spawned by good old ES. Does she have something to do with
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Actually, the reason I made the video was to show her that she could do it like a series of how to read tarot cards, but without having to show her face and just with her hands, and that it's actually better that way because you're paying attention to your hands and the cards and not looking at someone's face. And so in reality, I was excited about the cards, but it was also to like show her to you think I'm behind the time. So
You do remember her comments
yes,
about going on voice.
yes,
She did it once, and
Anyway,
it was only because it was at Snook's request, and it was for me.
right, correct. And then she actually hid, threw, or destroyed, I'm not sure, her headset. So she never had to do it again.
it found the paper shredder.
Yeah, she's not at all passionate about never being heard on voice again.
Right. So, but that was actually why I did it. Because I keep getting these stupid upside down cards, which don't mean the opposite. They mean a bunch of other stuff. So I keep having to send them to her and say, what the hell does this mean?
What's this mean?
Yeah,
What does this mean?
right. And I'm like, it's pretty soon she's just going to go, either way. She's going to go away and not answer me. So I figure, well, see, you could do this.
It'll be funny you should make a post just for the people that unfollowed you, dress up like a gypsy and put like a crystal ball in front. Oh.
Yes, start sending it to the ones who unfollowed you now.
I see that you unfollowed me.
I know. Here's a card for you.
Here's your card.
Card.
Instead of here's your sign, you'd be like, here's your card.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. That'd be funny. Man.
It was. I was like, the first one, I was like, well, yeah, okay, I get it. But then it was like, the last couple of days, tick, 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 and I'm like, and again, I know that's why because of who it is. So I was kind of like,
Well, I'm sorry.
well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It
I know.
doesn't.
Well, I'm me. I mean, I can't be anybody else but me. If you can't handle that, it's probably best you don't follow
Do you
me.
see all this stuff that's in my hand right now? This is all the shits that I give about that.
Well, what are you gonna do? I mean,
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah,
you can't do anything.
you
People are gonna be people,
Yeah, I mean, and
what
if
they want to do.
if you look at my blog, it's not the same. I don't post the same kind of posts at all. So.
I think you need to do a whole series on tarot.
New what?
Oh, what?
I think you need to do a whole series on tarot cards.
Explain what every single one of them means.
Yeah.
If you pull it upside down, it means this. If you pull it right side up, it means this.
The 700-part series of how to read tarot cards
Crap.
will be coming out.
For the next couple of years.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm going to send them a special delivery to everyone who unfollowed you.
Yeah. Just so you don't miss it.
Yeah. Here's your memo. Here's your card.
And it's upside down, so have fun with that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It was like, I got them, and the first, I did 2, and they were upside down. And I'm like, oh. So I sent them, and she happened to be awake, so she wrote me right back. And then we were talking about something, and then I did 5 of them, and out of the 5, it was like, they were all upside down. All of them. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Wait,
And-
no, you're looking at it the wrong way.
Well, I know.
They were
I
all
was like,
right side
I-
up. You were just looking at it upside down. Is the
Right. Yeah. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Hmm.
So I had to send that after her. So that's right before I went to bed, because it was the first day I had them, you know. Right before I went to bed, I was like, I just asked, and that's in the video, it was the question, you know, well, what is tomorrow going to bring? And I was like, please, can you, because I wanted to get the video out. And I was like, can I please have 2 right side up cards? Nope, 2 upside down cards. So I ended the video. I'll be back maybe tomorrow with an answer. I don't know. Depends how tired she is of answering my DMs.
Speaking of cards, we gonna do some No Limit Snookum? The block party? You
That
ready
would be
for that?
fun.
You ready for that?
That would be fun. I've never played like in front of people. That could be interesting.
Right?
There's a gnome, a tarot card deck. Oh, good.
That's scary.
It is. I don't even want to click on it.
Now those would get burnt.
Oh. Oh my God.
Are they bad? I haven't clicked on it. I want to see too. Yeah.
Just they get the sun even has a gnome face on it.
Oh, scary, man. Oh, wow. The sun is crazy scary.
Yeah, those are scary cards.
See, I told you gnomes need to be dead.
Well, those ones
All
with
the
the
gnomes
guy
need
with. But the only nice one is the one that's kind of tipping through the tulips there.
Look at them abusing rabbits.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Those are scary.
abusing rabbits.
The poor little rabbits. They look really stressed.
Right?
Those are scary cards.
Got like chips in their ears and stuff, and just been cracking them.
Oh, you put them in there. Yeah, those are scary cards.
The sun is okay. Well, I know most of you want me to wrap this up before it gets too out of hand. So, oh man, full of jokes today. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me and Words with Wooty. It is Friday. Y'all better be safe out there. So you can be back here again next week and listen and enjoy and have time and cackle and laugh and maybe get some feel goods. Who knows? But yes, Femster Facebook people, we will see you again another time Friday. We got what else we got? What else we got for shows? Witness chat's coming up on the 12th. I know.
Curation
I'll be
Corner
here for
should
that.
actually happen
Cute.
this week.
All right.
We've got
That'll be awesome.
improv from Steam Fiction and Free Write House.
Improv a good cat.
That's on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes. And coming soon, the good news is, y'all have a good, yeah.